You're thinking of buying a house, but is it the right time? Embracing the wealth of homeownership. Ever pondered the true value of having a place called your own versus leasing one? Taking the step into homeownership is not just a life milestone, but also a cornerstone in financial wisdom, echoing the American ethos of prosperity. Revelations from the leading real estate platform suggest when you purchase a home, you aren't just chasing dreams, but making a strategic wealth move. In numerous locales, while renting can feel like a convenient pause, the enduring wealth building attributes of buying stand tall, and as you accumulate more, homeownership becomes a clear champion. Here's why owning surpasses renting on the financial front. Homeownership. It's like enrolling in a built in savings scheme. Reap tax advantages that homeowners exclusively enjoy. Peg your monthly expenses with a consistent mortgage, dodging unpredictable rent hikes. Over time, the cost of owning often dip below the recurring rent cycle. A home isn't just bricks and mortar, it's a tangible investment you come home to every day. An interesting fact: homeowners often possess a net worth that dwarfs that of renters by a staggering 44 times. Consider this vision. Acquiring a mid-level home as 2023 dawned could have bolstered your family financial foundation by an estimated $41,550 in a mere 5 years, just from forecasted value growth. While the allure of renting may seem to omit certain expenses, it's essential to remember that rent often discreetly includes these costs, topped with a slice of landlord profit. Common myths. Are one or more holding you back? I heard this isn't a good time to buy. Mortgage rates are high and I should wait for them to come down. I heard prices will drop, maybe even crash. So should I wait? I don't have 20% for the down payment. Waiting to buy will be expensive, even in the short term. The next three slides show just waiting 2 years adds over $23,000 to the cost of waiting to buy a $300,000 house. I heard it's cheaper to rent. Hardly, when you look at the big picture. The following analysis shows that homeownership clearly helps you create wealth that renters cannot. Buying $275,000 house versus renting. Net gain by buying a home. Higher rates can be a benefit to your home search. Inflation is on the way down. Mortgage rates tend to follow inflation, both up and down. As inflation ran out of control in 2022 and 2023, mortgage rates followed. But now the rate of inflation is slowing, coming back down. Existing home inventory 1999 to 2023. The U.S. has a severe shortage of homes available for sale. Existing home inventory, the real story. A large portion of homes listed as for sale inventory are already under contract. Homes have continued to appreciate as inventory levels have fallen. As mortgage rates fall, more buyers will come out of waiting mode to purchase a home. Black Knight did a study that found that for every 1% drop in rates, 5 million more households would be able to afford a new home. What do you think that will do to the prices? The home prices are based on a supply and demand, economics 101. There is a severe shortage of supply, and as mortgage rates fall, many additional households will be able to qualify for a mortgage, adding to the current demand. This will work to push home prices higher. I heard prices should drop, maybe even crash. So should I wait? There is a great deal of negative talk in the media how the economy could be heading towards a recession, and this will cause home values to fall. The media tries to scare people. Negative headlines grab attention. The truth is, in 8 of the last 9 recessions, home values increased, even during the COVID shutdowns/recession. The only exception was 2007, which was caused by overbuilding by builders and falling demand. A large supply/demand imbalance of 2008 has been completely reversed. New demand is measured by household formations, the thin blue lines, and new supply is measured by home completions, the orange lines. More demand than supply will continue to push prices higher. New demand, or household formations, come from birth rates. The average age of the first-time buyer in the US is 33, so the demand is not going away, but will remain at elevated levels. See how the number of vacant properties is declining? The number of existing homes for sale has increased slightly, but is still well short of enough to create a balanced market. It is also important to note that a large portion of the homes for sale are already under contract and cannot be purchased. Betting against the champ, 73, 7, and 1 since 1941. Prices up in 2020 and 2021 doesn't mean a crash ahead. Look at history. 1943 through 1947 prices up compounded 118%. Then prices went higher for 43 straight years. 1974 through 1979, prices up compounded 93%. Then prices went higher for 10 years before only going down 1% in 1990. Then another 14 consecutive positive years. Everyone focuses on 2007 through 2011. Do you still think you should wait because home values will decline? Most real estate economists project 4 to 6% increase in home values for 2024. Today's supply and demand situation is nothing like 2007. Don't let the headline-grabbing media scare you out of purchasing a home and all the benefits of homeownership. I don't have 20% for the down payment. First-time home buyer mortgages as low as 3% down. There are many first-time home buyer loans with low down payments not everyone will qualify for. If you want to go this route, here are a few of the best low money down mortgages to consider. Conventional 97 loans, 3% down. A conventional loan is what many home buyers consider the standard mortgage. These loans are not government-backed, unlike FHA, VA, or USDA loans. However, they offer flexible guidelines that make it easier for first-time home buyers to qualify. Contrary to popular belief, you don't necessarily need a 20% down payment for a conventional loan. In fact, one of the most accessible programs for first-time home buyers is the conventional 97 loan program, which requires as little as 3% down. The conventional 97 loan program is particularly friendly to first-time home buyers. While requirements may vary slightly from lender to lender, these loans generally follow the guidelines set by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Conventional 97 loan requirements: 3% down payment, minimum 620 credit score, debt-to-income ratio below 43% in most cases, 2-year employment history, loan amount within conforming loan limits. Purchase a 1 to 4 unit property. If you have a low down payment but a solid FICO score, a conventional 97 loan can often be the best choice. Strong credit can net you a lower interest rate, and unlike some other programs, you can usually cancel private mortgage insurance after a few years. This could potentially save you hundreds of dollars on your monthly payment. Fannie Mae Home Ready Loans, 3% down. Fannie Mae's Home Ready program is designed to help home buyers with moderate incomes. This loan program stands out for its flexibility and its commitment to helping more Americans get their foot in the door for homeownership. Home Ready requirements. Just 3% down is required. A minimum credit score of 620 is necessary for qualification. The program allows for a higher debt to income ratio compared to conventional loans. Borrowers' income should generally be at or below the area median income, although this may vary depending on the location. Completion of an approved home buyer education course is often required. Freddie Mac Home Possible loans, 3% down. Much like Fannie Mae's Home Ready, the Home Possible loan program from Freddie Mac aims to facilitate homeownership for those who might find it a little more challenging to qualify for a conventional loan. The program is particularly useful for first-time home buyers. Home Possible offers multiple benefits, including reduced mortgage insurance costs and greater flexibility in the source of your own down payment. The program will accept not just personal savings, but also employer assistance programs and even gift funds, providing broader opportunities for qualifying applicants. Home Possible requirements. A minimal 3% down payment is needed. The program typically requires a minimum credit score of 620. Flexible debt-to-income ratio guidelines, making it easier for borrowers with higher debt levels to qualify. Borrowers must meet specific income requirements, which are usually based on the area's median income. The loan can be used for 1 to 4 unit properties, including condos and planned unit developments. FHA loans 3.5% down. The FHA loan is a great option for first-time home buyers with low credit scores. This program is backed by Federal Housing Administration and it's famous for its more relaxed approach to credit scores and down payments. With an FHA loan, you can put just 3.5% down as long as your credit score is 580 or higher. By contrast, a conventional mortgage requires only 3% down, but you need a FICO score of at least 620 to qualify. According to FHA's guidelines, you could even get a mortgage with a credit score of 500 to 579, as long as you can put at least 10% down. But in practice, it's harder to find lenders who will allow FICO scores below 580. FHA loan requirements: 3.5% down, minimum 580 credit score, debt to income ratio 45% in most cases, 2-year employment history, buy a 1 to 4 unit primary residence, loan amount within local FHA loan limits, and FHA loans have 2 mortgage insurance premiums, one you have to pay upfront at closing and a monthly premium that includes in your mortgage payments. Ready to get started? Still have questions? Call today at 732-581-4361 or book your free consultation at http://calendly.com/kdouglas-3.